Recognizing narcissistic personality disorder symptoms of someone. Arrogant people tend to have more fights with their partners, resulting in weak relationships. Even if you think that you aren't wrong, you should let some of the arguments slip by, which is something a wise person would do. They might think that they are above everyone, and they can never be wrong. To build a healthy relationship, you should not resist change in your life. They will always be in need of excessive admiration. Slipping their achievements and qualities in every conversation makes them look quite dull and arrogant. People tend to dislike proud people. Such people have a difficult time making friends and having a successful relationship. They will always look for compliments and admiration from people when it is not necessary. If your girlfriend likes to be complimented, it is not a bad thing, but if she fights over this, she needs to be helped. She needs to realize that people aren't very observant, and people can miss out on certain things. You should always compliment a lady, and it is just good manners. Narcissistic will stay preoccupied with fantasies of power and success. Such people should realize that no one likes it when people brag about their power over others. People who think they control people are quite weak on the inside. They need help. Narcissistic will begin to behave arrogantly. Arrogance is very unattractive. No matter who you are, you should always be humble to people. All the great people who helped in shaping this world to be a better place, starting from Abraham Lincoln to Mahatma Gandhi, all were humble and down-to-earth people. Being arrogant means that you are mean to people who haven't achieved as much as you have. Let it be your classmates who are far behind you in the race of success or your cousins. You should let your generosity define you. Be humble, and even if they have wronged you in the past, they will realize their mistakes if they had been mean to you. They will see how much you have grown as a person and how much of an adult you are. You should always look out for the other guy if you have the power to make a difference. People get suicidal after experiencing stress and humiliation at workplaces. Such kind of behavior can have severe results. People tend to dislike arrogant people. Such people have a difficult time making friends and having a successful relationship. She needs to realize that people aren't very observant, and people can miss out on certain things. People who think they control people are quite weak on the inside. They need help. All the great people who helped in shaping this world to be a better place, starting from Abraham Lincoln to Mahatma Gandhi, all were humble and down-to-earth people. A narcissist would think that people always want to follow in their leadership and that people still envy them. We will try to understand how a narcissist person behaves and thinks with people for us to correct ourselves and emerge to a better civilization. Narcissistic will consider their self-importance in an exaggerated manner. Being self-indulgent and self-important is not a bad thing, but being too much involved in your personality can be harmful to you. This happens when people have too much regard for their own opinions and are resilient to change. Change is the only constant. Change is only for our betterment. No person in their right mind would support something wrong, but if a narcissist is crazy, they will try to ignore the fact that they are wrong. Let's get one fact straight: narcissism isn't a disease, and if you can relate to this article, you have nothing to worry about. You don't need to get help, but you need to change a few things about yourself to be a humble human being. They may get envious of other people and also think that others envy them. No, the whole world doesn't look up to you. A narcissist would think that people always want to follow in their leadership and that people always envy them, which is not the case in our growing world. Every human has a psyche of their own, and they know what is best for them. So such people should let their beliefs shake down a bit. Recognizing narcissistic personality disorder symptoms of someone. This behavior is absurd, and no one should go through emotional trauma just because you think you can impose your laws and opinions on others. Such action should be condemned and reported if found so. Many people believe that they might get fired, but if someone is at the wrong end, you should always let them know, no matter the consequences. This is not a diagnosis. Such symptoms only may help you in recognizing symptoms to get the person some professional help. Narcissism can often lead to people being arrogant and ignorant to change. They tend to be firm on their ground, which is not a bad thing if you have theories and opinions to support your belief. Life can get tough, and you might think you don't have the time to catch with Mike, who lent you money when you moved to the city. once in a while and catch up with the people who helped you to get where you are right now. You can always take time out. They may also take advantage of others for their good. Narcissist people might only look out for only one person, that one person being themselves. Taking advantage of others and then letting them go can make them feel worse about themselves. This is a very wrong thing to do, and you should always return favors and remember the people who were there for you when you needed their help.